Johnny Cash's final album, his last goodbye. Imagine a man whose life was lived in black. A legend, a survivor, storyteller. By the early 2000s, Johnny Cash was fragile. Decades on the road, health issues, and personal loss had taken a toll. Yet, instead of fading away quietly, he created some of his most haunting and honest music in his final years. Among these songs, one cover would become his final statement to the world, Hurt. By 2002, Cash's health had declined. Diabetes, neuropathy, and years of touring had left him frail. Long tours were no longer possible. Rick Rubin, the legendary producer, invited Cash to record another installment of his American recording series. This will become American IV, The Man Comes Around. Released in November 2002, the album is a mix of originals, country standards, and covers, all performed simply, stripped down, and deeply personal. The album's standout track was a cover of 9 Inch Nails' Hurt. Cash initially hesitated. How could he make an industrial rock song his own? Rick Rubin sent him only the lyrics. Cash connected immediately. The words of regret, mortality, and reflection resonated deeply. His recording was raw. Every line of Hurt reflects a man looking back at his life, the mistakes, the losses, the passage of time. The music video, directed by Mark Romanek, interweaves footage from Cash's life with haunting imagery of decay and mortality. It is widely regarded as one of the most powerful music videos ever made. Trent Reznor, the original songwriter, said he was deeply moved. He said the song wasn't his anymore. It belonged to Johnny Cash. Other notable covers on the album include Personal Jesus by Depeche Mode. Cash transformed this dark synth-pop track into a minimalistic, eerie acoustic meditation on faith and salvation. Bridge Over Troubled Water by Simon and Garfunkel. Cash's gravelly voice turns it into a prayer of wisdom and hope. Danny Boy, a traditional Irish ballad, performed intimately and mournfully. A farewell to life and loved ones. We'll Meet Again, the Verlaine classic, appears on posthumous releases. Peaceful and reflective, honoring those who passed before him. Each cover reflects themes of mortality, reflection, and redemption. Cash was not performing for anyone. He was processing his own life through music. Originals include The Man Comes Around. It blends biblical imagery with apocalyptic visions. It frames the album's theme, a man confronting the end of his life. Desperado portrays solitude, regret, and longing for connection. I Hung My Head is a moral tale of guilt and consequences, perfectly suited to Cash's lived experience. These originals complement the covers. They create a narrative of mortality, faith, and reflection. Cash's health required short recording sessions. Rick Rubin captured each moment with minimal instrumentation, acoustic guitar, soft piano, and occasional percussion. Imperfections in Cash's voice, cracks, rasp, pauses, added emotional power. They were honesty, not flaws. His wife, June Carter Cash, provided constant support until her death in 2003. Shortly after his own passing, Johnny Cash passed away on September 12, 2003. At the age of 71, posthumous albums continued his reflective journey. American V, 100 Highways in 2006. American Vi, Ain't No Grave in 2010. They include unreleased tracks and spiritual reflections. American 4, The Man Comes Around remains iconic, especially Hurt, widely considered one of the greatest covers ever recorded. This album is a rare example of a legendary artist confronting mortality honestly and artistically. Cash was not trying to entertain. He was reflecting, confessing, and connecting. Hurt transcends genre. It resonates universally. Aging, regret, and the desire to be remembered. The album inspired countless musicians. It continues to influence reflections on life and mortality in music. If you listen to American IV today, you hear more than music. You hear Johnny Cash saying goodbye, reflecting on a life of triumph, pain, and redemption. Hurt is not just a cover. It is Cash's last farewell. raw, honest, and unforgettable. His final album is a testament to a life fully lived, a farewell echoing through generations.